Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Lena. I wanted to encourage you guys to say this binding prayer for those who are not familiar with binding prayers, who don't normally say binding prayers, or who could use a good binding prayer, especially around this time of the month. A lot of Satanists and evil, wicked people, they wage war. I think it starts from October 13th to through October 30 or 31st. I'm not sure. That doesn't negate that all year round they're not waging war against Christians or the body of Christ. But this could be our defense, this binding prayer that you see, to do a little spiritual warfare of our own against them. Now, I say this prayer a lot. I say it 10 times in a row throughout the day. I just really go. I really go hard at the enemy. And you don't have to say it 10 times in a row back to back. You can say it 2 or 3 times, 4 or 5 times, and whatever you feel led to do or want to do. But it's a good tool to use against the enemy to wage war back and do a little spiritual warfare against the enemy. And I just encourage you guys to do this because we are at war. And the body of Christ need to definitely stir up the spiritual realm of our own and just attack the enemy as best we can. I have woke up 3 o'clock in the morning while everybody's asleep and have said this. Got on my knees and have said this prayer 10 times in a row. It's best to say it during those hours of 12 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock. Um, just not from 12 o'clock through 4 o'clock, but just in the midnight hours where basically everybody's asleep, because a lot of Satanists, they wage war and do spells and all this evil diluted stuff in the middle of the night. So it is, we ought to be up, losing sleep, yes, waging war right back against them. So I encourage you guys to say this binding prayer throughout the day. If you can't sleep, get up and fall on your knees and say this prayer. But it's just a tool to use against the enemy to fight back as the body of Christ. Y'all stay blessed and be encouraged. Until next video.